Oh hey, I didn't see it come in there. Welcome back to another video. So here's part 2 of my Nintendo Switch collection. These are games with more familiar IPs, either the popular Nintendo IPs, or maybe these were indie games that were, using IPs that are been used in the past. I don't know, you'll see. These are probably games you're familiar with. So yeah, I'll get into the collector's editions and all that shit. This video is going to be a little bit longer. So many games here, it's covering up my Esca case, so I brought out an Esca bottle. Good enough, right? So here we go. Got my water because there's probably going to be a lot of talking in this video. Let's get through all these goddamn Switch games. So here's the first one, Samurai Showdown Collection. The Samurai Showdown Collection Collector's Edition, I guess. This has got Samurai Showdown 1 through 5, as well as Samurai Showdown Perfect. I'm not going to do any unboxings of these right now. Maybe in another video I can do these, but yeah, this is, I had to get the physical of this, and I think the collector's edition was the only thing available. Because yeah, it was digital for the longest time, and then finally announced a physical for that. So yeah, all the Samurai Showdown games on one cart. Here's another one I got a collector's edition of for some reason. This is the Vasara collection. I was really big into the collecting for shmups on the Switch, and I can't remember where I got this from. Oh, Strictly Limited. That's right, I still get emails from them. This is a very hard arcade shooter. It's one of the ones I could not beat. But yeah, pretty hardcore, crazy Japanese shooter. Got the collector's edition because maybe that's all that was available. But yeah, this is from Strictly Limited. Again, I don't usually buy these anymore. I don't buy collector's editions anymore for games. Mostly because they're just too bulky, they take up too much space. But when I first got the Switch, I was sort of interested in them. And here's another one here for Toki. I think I got this one at GameStop. And it shows on the back what it comes with. It comes with a little mini arcade. Just a little cardboard arcade thing you can build for it. Comes with stickers and all that stuff. And this is the retro collector edition of Toki. And yeah, it's one of those games where you can switch between art styles and all that stuff. I don't know, it kind of looks like Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap a little bit, but you can also have the option of playing it in its original arcade style, I think. Alright, and then get into this one here. This is Mega Man 11. This is the one that came with the amiibo. I still got it inside here. This I was able to pre-order at GameStop. So it's one of the few amiibos that I have left. Is this a collector's edition? I guess it is. Ultimate edition of Shantae. Half Genie Hero. Again, I was able to pick this up at GameStop. Yeah, it comes with some art books and stuff like that. I think a CD, audio CD and stuff like that. It's good. I wish they did one of these for the Shantae game that came after it, but they never did. But this was actually sold retail. And then I got, I think I picked this one up earlier this year. Here's Shantae's Risky Revenge in a Game Boy Color themed box, but it is for the Switch. This one was made by a Limited Run. Picked that one up at the game store. I didn't actually buy it directly from Limited Run. Alright, let's get through these Switch games. These are just all my boxed ones. My regular Switch cases. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. You guys know about that one. It's a fucking awesome collection. Everything's all in one package there. Star Wars Pinball. I remember I picked this up pre-owned for cheap at GameStop. This is in no particular order, just all these games, whatever, no alphabetical order or anything. This is Cotton Fantasy. Pre-ordered this from GameStop. I was excited about this. One of the only Cotton games that actually came out retail. I think is the only one. Everything else was like through limited run. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I streamed this game before. It's pretty fun. SNK 40th Anniversary. I think I picked this up pre-owned for cheap, and not a big fan of these SNK games, but I think these collection games are pretty good to pick up for Switch. I'll save that one. Here it is. This is another Nicalis release for Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. So yeah, it's got the new. You can switch between old school graphics or the new artwork they did. And since it's Nicalis, it comes with a whole bunch of shit, keychains and instruction booklets and all that. They cram a whole bunch into. Oh, and the cart looks like a. It looks like a Master System cart, if you can see that. Yeah, the actual Switch cart looks like a Master System. Has Master System design on it. Sonic Superstars. This has become one of my favorite all-time Sonic games. I really enjoyed this one. Siberia Delta. It's based on some obscure arcade shooter. Just found this at GameStop. I had no idea this game came out and just saw this on the shelf and grabbed it. I think it was in Niagara Falls while I was filming a parody video of John Hancock in his museum or something, and then while I was there I stopped at GameStop and picked up this. Oh, wow. Bayonetta 2. I haven't played this one in a long time. This is the only Bayonetta game I liked. I didn't really like the first one too much, and the third one was too gimmicky. But they hit the nail on the head with this one. It's really good. I liked Bayonetta 2. It also comes with Bayonetta 1. You can get a digital version of that. That's where I played it. Metroid Dread. This was a pretty cool game overall. It's pretty hard. Navigating the map is a little bit confusing at times, but I did enjoy it. I did stream it all the way through. Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. This was the re-release from the Wii U version or something like that. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I kind of like these new Super Mario Brothers games. I think they're pretty well made. Pac-Man World Repack. Still waiting for Pac-Man World 2 or a whole new Pac-Man game. I'm hoping Namco, Bandai Namco, will release the next Pac-Man World game. Here's Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. I had a lot of fun playing this. I like how it's not as grindy as Diablo 2. You can get all the best equipment in a rather reasonable amount of time. And yeah, it's I think it's a lot more player friendly. Although of course it'll never beat Diablo 2 as far as like just fun factor and collectability and all that, but I actually like this more than I thought I did. Diablo 3 is a lot of fun. WarioWare Get It Together. I don't have the other WarioWare game because I thought it relied. The other WarioWare game relied too much on motion controls. This one you don't need it at all, I don't think. No. It is centered around a lot of multiplayer. You can play with friends with different characters and stuff like that, but it's also pretty good single player as well. Over 200 micro games, it says on the back. I had fun playing this. I'll hang on to it. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. This has become one of my favorite all-time Mario games. So much I enjoyed this one. I like how they changed things up. Like, they really needed to change stuff up over the new Super Mario Brothers series, and I thought they did a good job with this. It was a nice little surprise. Here's the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. Awesome collection. Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. It's a must-have. Here's Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. I think this is the best Kirby game ever made. Highly recommend playing this one. If you like the 3D Mario games, you'll love this one. Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers. This adds a different spin on Street Fighter 2. You can get new artwork or new graphical style. You can play the original art style if you want, but you can also play the new graphical upgrade. And there's a really funny, quirky motion control game that you can play with the Joy-Cons. It's kind of funny. But this was like really close to being a launch title for the Nintendo Switch. Oh, here we go. Cotton Reboot, which I think was... Here's Cotton Reboot. I think this was brought out through, I want to say limited run, but I don't see limited run written here. I don't believe this was a retail release. Not sure where this came from. I got this from the game store. I always thought it was a limited run release, but it might not be. I'm not sure where this one came from. I don't think it was sold at GameStop, this one. Here's my Atari 50th Steelbook. It's got the sleeve over it right now, but yeah, this is the Atari 50th Steelbook. Just the original version. There's a new one coming out soon, which I'm probably not going to get, but I'm pretty happy with this collection. This is pretty good. And it's got some, well, you probably know what this game's all about. It's got interviews from people that used to work at Atari. It tells the whole story, and it's a really nice collection. Atari actually did something good. Here's Disney classic games, Aladdin and the Lion King. You know, I bought this one too soon because now you can get a version with the Jungle Book added. Same collection of games, just with the Jungle Book added. Yeah, you get both the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis versions. They didn't miss out. I'm not sure if they included the Super Nintendo version of Aladdin. I can't remember. I think they did. I don't know. But here it is, The Lion King and Aladdin. You can use rewind feature and stuff like that, and I think you can use save states. I'm not sure, but maybe you can use the rewind feature, and not a bad idea when you're playing this game with input lag, potentially playing it, especially in docked mode. You're gonna maybe want to use the rewind feature for some things because there's a lot of unfair deaths. I don't know, it's best just to play those games on their original hardware. Here's Wild Guns Reloaded. This is based on a very uncommon, very rare Super Nintendo game. And I think they upgraded the graphics and all that stuff in this. It's been a while since I've played this one. It's a hard game. But you can play it with like unlimited lives and shit if you want. But I think playing it on its normal settings, it's pretty tough. But pretty fun game. And yeah, instead of buying this ridiculously expensive Super Nintendo game, you can get this one instead. That's my Toki game. Here's a case for it here. Crash Bandicoot 4. I gotta get back to playing this one again. It's been a while since I played Crash Bandicoot 4. I think this one became my favorite all-time Crash game. But yeah, it's been so long since I played it. I really need to replay this one. Hopefully soon, because it's good. Here's Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I still have this since I bought it at launch. It's been a long time since I played this one as well. This one's a lot of fun. And still haven't gotten to the second one yet. This is, I have it out of its box. So here's I keep these games out of my collector's edition so that every time I want to play it, I don't have to open up my collector's edition box and damage it. And so this is the actual case for it. Oh my god, here it is in my collection. I don't have the gun anymore. I don't even have the game. Oh, because it's not an actual fucking game. It's a download code only. A fucking chicken range. This is the biggest piece of shit shovelware I have ever bought. It comes with a cheap fucking gun to put your Joy-Cons in, but this game is beyond terrible. It barely fucking works. What an embarrassment this was. What a crappy gimmick. Should not have been sold in stores. Darius HD. These are some great games I have on the Switch. I'm going to get into some more of these shooters pretty soon, and this may be uncommon. This game may become rare. This is a title shoot 'em up. Darius HD. I think it's it's G Darius HD. I'm sorry. This is a lot of people's all-time favorite Darius game. I think this game originally came out on the PlayStation, and yeah, I can see why people like it a lot. I do enjoy this one. Here's Pokemon Snap. I picked this game up with a trade. I think I was trying to get rid of something like Bayonetta 3 or something like that, and somebody offered Pokemon Snap, so I took it. This is actually really good. It's a lot better than the N64 game. And there's a lot of levels, and this game will actually take you quite a while to get through. It's pretty in-depth. I was pretty impressed by what they did here with Pokemon Snap. The new Pokemon Snap. Here it is. I missed it in my last video, but I scooped it up. Here is Sniper Elite V2 Remastered. This is my Mega Man 11 bucks. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. I streamed this one not too long ago, but I had this since launch. This game's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of charm to it. This is one of the best, still one of the best 2D platformers you can buy, and you're getting a lot of content out of here. A shit ton, especially if you want to try and 100% this game. Holy fuck. It'll take you a while, but this game's incredible. I hope that one day there'll be a new Rayman game. Oh boy, I'm going to put all these games together. But here is Darius Burst EX. Anything else? Darius Burst Another Chronicle EX. I understand there was a whole bunch of different versions of this game brought out. Maybe there was a version after this that came out. I have no idea, but this game's been around for a long time. Pretty cool iteration of Darius. You get like these burst power-ups. I guess that's why they call it that. It changes up the gameplay a bit. It's pretty fun. Here is the Ray Storm Ray Crisis Collection. More PlayStation shoot 'em ups. This time you get both Ray Storm and Ray Crisis. Two legendary shoot 'em ups, it says here on the back. I did live stream this one a long time ago when I first got it. And yeah, they're alright. They're pretty fun. Oh, I think I might have them all with me right now. Here is the Raiden 3, 4, and 5. I made sure I got all of them that came out. I only just needed like a Raiden 1 and 2 collection or something. I would buy it. So here's the Raiden 3 Mikado Remix. I think I found this at a game store and saw it in a pile of Switch games. And I was pretty excited to get this one. Had to get it. Or wait, hold on a second. No. Oh, Mikado Maniacs Raiden 3. Oh, maybe I got this one at GameStop. That's right. I think this one came out retail. This came out after the fact, after 4 and 5 on the Switch. That's right. I got that one at GameStop because it came out through INS. And 4, I don't know where this came out from. It might have been limited run. It might have been somewhere else. I don't believe this came out retail originally. I found this one at a game store and picked it up. And Raiden 4, I think, is known as the best one out of the series. And then Raiden 5, I definitely got at GameStop. This one was weird. They tried to go with this big, fully narrated storyline. The bright side is there is a lot of levels. You have to go through a whole story mission, and there's a shit ton of levels, branching paths, fully narrated. They did put some work into it, but almost too much work into it. Like, I remember it took me like a couple sittings to get through this game. I can't just play it in one go. Pretty weird shoot 'em up, but yeah, that's the last we've seen of Raiden. Oh, here's a cheap one I picked up and I played it briefly. It's aged quite a bit. Obscure. I got the sticker still on it. See, I got it for $13.49 Canadian. The Legend of K Anniversary. Does anyone give a shit about this game? Like, it's definitely came out here in Canada. It's got in English and French on the back. I don't know anyone who played this back in the day. I guess it came out for PlayStation 2 or something. These weird THQ Nordic releases. I didn't really like this game all too much. I played it for a little bit. I got a couple hours out of it, but I don't know. It was a cheap pickup. I still have this game. Wow. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. You know, I kind of like these Warriors games, but we don't see them being made anymore. I guess they've just been done to death, and this is the last one that I know of that came out. And I'm a big fan of Breath of the Wild, so I wanted to check this out. It was fun. I did beat the game. I didn't beat all the side missions or anything like that, but I enjoyed this game. There was a lot of content in it. And yeah, you'll get quite a few hours playing this one. Metro Redux. I tried playing these games on my own and I just didn't really enjoy them too much. I just found it was too dark. I tried to like brighten up my TV. I tried to play it in handheld and I can't see where the fuck I'm going in this game. It's too dark. I don't really get it. I tried to get as far as I could and tried to enjoy it, but I just think it's aged poorly, and I don't like playing games when you're constantly in the dark. But the bright side with this is that you do get both games on the cartridge, no download required. And so if you are interested in these, you like first-person shooters, and maybe look out for this one, because yeah, it's Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux. 2 games in one. Here's Mario Maker 2. I was just playing this the other day. Great game. The single player is insane. It's a shit ton of levels. Here's Cruise and Blast. Just playing this the other day. It's a lot of fun. Good shit. Double Dragon Gaiden. This game was awesome. I played the shit out of this game. I think there was an update too. You get some extra characters. The game does come with goodies inside, like stickers and posters. I had to pick this up before it got rare. I'm glad I did. This is one of the best Double Dragon games I've ever played. The art style is a little bit non-traditional. But highly recommend this one. It's good. Here's my Shantae Half Genie Hero game case. Here's a steel book I picked up of Dodonpachi Resurrection. This was a good shoot 'em up. I had fun playing this. This is limited run, number 160. It is a steel book. Also comes with an original case. I just saw this on the shelf at a game store and took a look at it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm picking this up. That's a pretty good shoot 'em up, actually. Here's my Super Mario Odyssey. I haven't played this game in a while. It is good. I like this as a 3D Mario game. I'm just hoping that the next one will be bigger. The worlds will be larger. I was just disappointed by the size of New Donk City. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger. But yeah, I think these Mario worlds need to be a bit more, not like an open world Mario game, but just at least make the worlds a little bit bigger. Everything seems to be really claustrophobic. Everything's crammed into each other. But I really liked this game back in the day. I had fun using the amiibos on them, and it goes down as one of my favorite 3D Mario games. Lots of outfits to collect, and here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Wrath of the Mutants. Picked this one up earlier this year. Did one live stream playing through it. This game gets criticized for not having enough content. It's basically just the arcade game, and there's not really much to do. There's like a normal mode, a hard mode, and that's pretty much it. They didn't really add too much to this, but it's a pretty fun arcade game. Good game to add to my Turtles collection. Here's Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Probably still the best 2D platformer ever made. Of course, this comes along with Funky Kong, so you can make the game easier. Because yeah, kids would struggle trying to play this game. But we got this, and this came out a while ago, didn't it? Pretty close to the early life of the Switch. And now we're waiting for the Donkey Kong Country Returns remake. Or port, I'm not sure what that is. Wow, here's one near the end here that's kind of obscure. But this is the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid Super Edition. I think there might be another version of this game where you get even more DLC. So it comes with the original game and a little bit of DLC. You get some extra characters to play. Pretty generic fighting game, but it's Power Rangers. It has like generations of different Rangers. You can be the Green Ranger, you can be all that. Or the newer Power Rangers, whatever. It's basically all the series mixed into one, I guess. It's not a bad fighting game, actually. I enjoyed it a little bit. It's worth keeping. And here is Sonic Colors Ultimate. Okay, I do have the game, because I didn't see the Switch box, but here's Sonic Colors Ultimate. Comes with the cute little Sonic keychain. Got everything there intact. That's all that it came with. No book or anything. This game was okay. Like, it had a bit of a Super Mario Brothers feel to it, where you're like picking levels in a world. Sonic fans tend to like this game, say it's one of the better 3D Sonic games, but that's not saying much. Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. I wouldn't say it's a terrible game, but I think it's aged a bit. It's what you expect out of a 3D Sonic game. It's not perfect by any means, but I'm just gonna hang on to it. Not sure when I'll play it again, but It's okay. It comes in a nice box. It's got its weird looking keychain. I'll hang on to it, I guess. And then lastly, here's both my Zelda games. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I, of course, have ranted about these games before. Well, ranted how much Tears of the Kingdom was kind of a waste of time. Not playing through the normal game wasn't a waste of time. It was still fun exploring, but it's got a lot of wasted dead space and collectibles that are not worth collecting. I don't know. It was interesting to go revisit areas again, but some areas were kind of empty and depressing, honestly. I think the better game is Breath of the Wild because of the DLC that was added to this game. Just adding the Trial of the Sword, I think, is the best part of this game. And Trial of the Sword was missing in Tears of the Kingdom. They decided not to add any DLC to this. And this game's got the Master Cycle 0, and I'm just used to this map over Tears of the Kingdom because they did change some things with the map that was kind of annoying. Like Great Fairy locations and stuff like that were all changed around. I like this map better. I like this game better. But anyways, that is it for all my Switch games. Yeah, I don't believe I missed any. There's some games I got to get back, like Kirby Star Allies I no longer have. I want to get that game back so I can have all the Kirby games. But and I used to have Super Mario 3D World. What was that? The Bowser's Fury game. I got rid of that. I traded it for something. I kind of want to get that back just for the original game. I didn't like the Bowser's 3D World game, but I did like the Super Mario 3D Land thing. That was alright, but I'll get that game back eventually. But that is my Switch collection. This video, yes, was quite a bit longer than my last one. Look at this. This big giant stack. I gotta put all this away now. But there we go. That is my collection, and then when I get around to it, I can show off some more. I know the Sega Genesis one is huge. NES collection I still have. I don't think I might have done these videos in the past. I just don't remember. The videos are lost. I don't know. Whatever. So anyways, I'll probably be back live next week. Stay tuned for that, and whatever videos I decide to upload, I don't know, stay subscribed. Stay tuned, and that's all I have for today. So you guys all have an amico day.